Hello and welcome back for more Dungeon Defenders. Continuing my challenge attempt from last time. Welcome in, hi, welcome PD, and thank you for 4 months now of subscribing. But hopefully going to be able to redeem the Countess today, but we'll have to see how that goes. Just again picking up where I left off last time. This is what my item box looks like. I surprised my bank as such a round number for mana, but anyway. Let's just jump right back into it. This map shouldn't be too difficult. The only real threats, I think, are the kobolds and the mage clusters. Because it's kind of cramped, so building defenses can be a bit awkward. With the previous number of defense units, I need to build harpoons. I shouldn't have much issue here. Going to set up bouncer blockades to start. Is that enough space? Maybe not. Accidentally changed my zoom level there. That R2 went flying straight to the crystal. I need a harpoon up to now. Oh, so much for the XP bonus, I guess. That blockade not hitting the orc. It wasn't getting knocked back. Oaken Ciderman had a whole lot of nothing. 3 dupe shinies and only a single 26% Garchomp. I take it the Garchomp was not one of the shinies. Again, Garchomp is a good Garchomp though. Kind of hard to complain about that. I guess I don't know how strong it is in Go. I have to say Pokemon Go doesn't really feel a lot like Pokemon to me. It might be too slow in opening the chests here. Just barely get to it in time. Wait, what stats do I need? The master stat up to 5. Welcome, this forbidden one awakens. I really sure the best way to shorten that name. All we need is third harpoon in here, just to be safe. And welcome, Mercer. It seems like you're usually at work or something when I stream. At least as of late. Probably since I've been streaming at later times than I used to. Go ahead and put a bowling ball up here. Might seem a little funky, but back to lie when you notice you only use Countess for DPS. It seems like more of a builder to me compared to the Squire. Like, how needs you as a well-rounded build since I'm doing a solo challenge. Can't really have the luxury of specializing. That's where I am for you right now, just happen to be late. I see. I'm glad you could make it. Yeah, I don't think this map is going to be a problem. I need more tower damage, I think. Also, I should not have opened that, I just kind of wasn't thinking about it. But yeah, the female counterparts tend to be better for building, and the male counterparts tend to be better for DPS just because of the stat differences. Blood Rage is also a very good DPS ability, I think. Harpoons are OP for any map when playing solo. Harpoons are very nice. They do physical damage, so you don't have to worry about immunities, and they pierce enemies so that you can better deal with mage clusters. And of course, they can hit flying enemies. Trying to pick up those boots, but wasn't able to. Oh well. Yeah, the increased movement is the main reason I'm using Countess over Squire for the challenge. The wolves are doing a bit more damage than I would like them to be. Arcades at the bottom are taking a lot more damage than I thought they would. The only game that did it different is Dungeon Defenders 2. But yeah, they did end up adding the Countess to Dungeon Defenders 2, didn't they? I've really played that one, so I haven't really been keeping up with it. Anytime I try playing it, it just makes me wish I was playing Dungeon Defenders 1 instead. Probably I didn't upgrade Beast to level 2. Probably could have picked up the mana over there, but oh well. Next doesn't have higher base HP, and then she has higher move speed. Squire has higher base HP. I did, but for only full tower's Dragon Nest, I have absolutely no context for what that does. This should probably get upgraded. And I think we need to check on the lower defenses. This is taking a lot. Maybe Bouncer isn't the best blockade to put in that specific spot. Oh well. It did the job, I guess. Looks like I got some decent equipment here. Edges isn't square or used DPS wise because they have a weapon called Calamity Blade, which can increase health significantly if you get one. I see. Is that in the first game or the second game? Because I haven't really been keeping up with post-game content even in Dungeon Defenders 1. One more quest over here. Not gonna bother checking any of the weapons right now. A lot of stuff I can't even equip right now. How did such a low level item get dropped on this? Mercer just nod and smile. Yes, Mercer has never played this game, has he? This one got the Calamity Blade. You've won on your Countess. She has like 500,000 health with your armor set bonus and pet as well. I take it that's on Nightmare since you get the HP bonus. And that's definitely a lot of health. This gives good tower damage. Not that I can actually use it yet. It seems a little better than what I have. It's weird the game a lot, but very casually with friends, so you never learn much. I see it. I must have forgotten you mentioning it before. No sunset. Paying too much attention to items I can't even equip yet. It has much better resistances, but the tower stats are definitely worse. Not by that much though. Might be worth taking just for survivability. And that's on Ruthless, see if that much even Nightmare has its limits, unfortunately. Yeah, I haven't actually played that much on Nightmare. Real good, and equip that. Minus 10 tower damage, that's so bad. Alright. Into Castle Armory, I guess, which I think is a really good map. At least on Countess, I think. It has some interesting terrain for placing towers. I think for this first wave, I'm gonna go ahead and the blockades and Harpoons back here so I don't have to worry about it at all. I'm gonna focus on the front. Answer here. I guess we'll put one here. Oh, there's still enemies coming from this side. Not let them hit the crystal. Take care of these archers. And some harpoons up over here so I don't have to worry about it. Are you traumatized, or did that swim a lot like Path of Pain? I don't think it's all that similar personally. Might just be the trauma. You got into the Defenders 2 before this one? Your chance are massive. Mirrors that the Defenders and convince you to try it. I see. I bought Dungeon Defenders 2 when it was first released in beta. And honestly, I don't really like the direction it's taken since then. Feels like there's less customization than there used to be. And I typically play solo, and it felt like it was worse than it needed to be for solo players. Being able to level up multiple characters at once was definitely a plus. Also, for whatever reason, I couldn't even figure out how to upgrade items. I'm not sure why that's something that would be difficult to do. It's a very basic aspect of the game, you would think. What are the differences? Well, it's a significantly different art style. I don't think you can even increase your stats outside of equipment. There used to be spec points in the game, but those got removed for who knows what reason. Didn't get all the items I should have, but oh well. Countess should be pretty much set. Ow. The big threat on this map is the ogre, but the Dark Elf warriors can be dangerous if you're not careful. I do have some health and damage investment though. Plus my weapon is decent. Oh, and instead of having universal equipment, but he has basically individual tower upgrades, which is kind of interesting. It just kind of makes it more difficult to play the game how I want to play it. Like with how the tutorial and progression systems work. Because clearly the way I'm playing the game is not how I think most players play it. Like your average person isn't making a new character, emptying their item box and mana bank, doing a playthrough on insane hardcore and restarting anytime they die. Just as an example. Or not anytime they die, but anytime they lose a brother. Is what I mean. So much mess back there I need to get around. Ow. Yeah. They even hit the crystal there. Was that splash damage from a kobold? I don't think that would explain it. It must have slipped through. It had to have been a kobold to deal that much damage. The offensives are cleaning up the rest of the wave at least. These mages are really hiding. My raccoons hit the mage instead of the skeletons, please. Hey, that's my blockade. This is not ideal. I think our mage just despawned. It was taking forever to itemate defenses. Yeah, let's rebuild this. Brings me to do some upgrading. Doesn't look like anything over here is too damaged, actually. That's what I was trying to upgrade before when I got interrupted. These harpoons definitely need to be upgraded. Didn't they recently change how enemy despawns worked? Like in a couple of different patches? I remember it used to take forever before. Even when a monster was just stuck in a corner, walking back and forth. Oh, we're stuck. Rats attacking. Yeah. Where are these skeletons coming from? They're making it impossible for me to repair stuff. Can I reach that without being in range of the ogre's club? This is not good. Get rid of this mange, because it is causing serious problems. I think, yeah. That's the end of the run. Oh well. Okay, I started when the Dark Elf Warrior chose me there. Install everything. And 7 Elizabeth. Back to deeper well, I guess.
Etheria.
Audio acting weird. I'm really not sure why it does that. For sometimes when I started deeper well, the intro starts off really loud and then goes back to a normal volume. Synthetic quirk of a lot of older games. I haven't really noticed it with any game other than this one. I don't think it used to be a problem either. It just kind of started happening at some point. I only want to avoid taking damage here for the experience bonus so I can hit level 3. And build transfer blockades. They all aggroed onto me yet? Doesn't look like it. Maybe they are now. There we are. Happy birthday. Thank you. Happy birthday, Real. They're trying to raid me. Did it not work? No, it's everyone's birthday today. Well, it's at least someone's birthday today. Probably a few people's. Alright. I probably should go ahead and repair this blockade. Wait, it was the one I was just next to. Obviously, because I wasn't descending this side. Alright, hopefully I get some good equipment here. He'd known it was my birthday. And also, if you aren't poor as dirt, you consider maybe donating a coffee or something. Today's not actually my birthday. I don't actually tell people my birthday. And I pretty much consider my YouTubing anniversary to be my YouTuber birthday. It's not my birthday, you don't believe me? Prove it. Wait, you want my birth certificate or something? I'm pretty sure my parents have my birth certificate, actually. Just gonna build more blockades, I guess. Show full government ID, home address, and also social security number, or I'm lying. Seems legit. I have 365 birth certificates, one for every day. That's impressive. How is one born that many times? An Alaskan spy? Alaska have spies? Like state government spies? get the, I should have equipped that. I didn't get the experience boost I needed. So I'm gonna have to go another wave without harpoons, which isn't ideal. So I still don't have too much knockback. It does good physical damage. Good early weaponizing. And build more bouncers while I can. What was I doing? Sure. 15 power damage, why not? Wait, I did hit level 7 there. Maybe I should have put points in range and attack speed. Oh well. Go ahead and build one of these per side for now. And I'll see what I can manage. And put one here. Get defense units to put another one here. Insult these to put blockades down, or bouncer blockade specifically. I'm out of mana. There we are. We get this up in time. It's not looking good. That arrow came very close to hitting me there. Really want to open these before the wage ends. That orc seems to be having trouble. May as well just let it be. Want some extra blockades up. I don't think I need more harpoons. Let's go range. I probably need it. And upgrade my damaged blockades. I don't really need to upgrade or open these chests during the lab since it's the last one. So I can just focus on keeping my defenses alive. Arcs seem to be coming down this way. Their sword seems to be doing fine. Wait, did I just get shot while I was watching the map? Hopefully... I don't think my defenses we can have any issues finishing us. Well, maybe this work is a threat. Hopefully not. Okay, we're fine. Putting all of this into our health. I'm going to need it. Right. Let's see what I picked up. I don't think... this is probably better. Higher block and physical damage. Not exactly... Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Better block and physical damage, not that it's a great weapon to begin with. I don't have great options here, I don't think. Oh, this show's potentially good. There don't seem to be any standout items, though. And these actually give a lot of tower attack speed. Probably don't need the hero damage. Alright, hopefully these items are good enough to get me through foundries and forges. I do know that next level I'll be able to equip something better. hopefully can hit the forge if I have the time. I should give plenty of space to build shurikens behind. This weapon seems to be doing the job at least. Oh, psych ads are starting in a few minutes. They'd probably be building that blockade instead of waiting. I can just take out the archers. And hopefully don't let this one shoot the crystal. There we are. Build some harpoons. Get some more tower range. We have the mana for another harpoon. Doesn't look like it. I can equip both of these now. This doesn't even look better than what I have, though. Alright, since that's gonna be starting, I'll go ahead and take my break here before starting the wave. And I'll be back in just a few minutes. Alright, I'm back. Let's go ahead and get this race started. Pick that up. Welcome back, thank you. Go ahead and put up another harpoon on this side. Okay, hopefully the crystal got hit. Oh well. I say taking damage myself and dealing damage myself. I should still get decent experience from this. I am again worrying that I might not as swift enough from back here. I think it's fine. They don't seem to be running out of space. Don't let myself get hit. This one got shot again. Weapons aren't quite feeling the archers as well as I would like them to be. Come on. I seem to be cutting it a bit close with the spacing. But I seem to be fine. Tower range. Put up some extra blockades. And now I upgrade the Harpoons. Kobolds are going to start spawning here, so hopefully I have enough power holds and whatnot. Not get to that chest in time. Granted, fired. Hope you have fun laying down. Does she sleep? It's not your fault. If she needs sleep, then you need sleep. I know for a lot of people this is very late. Still one more chest I need to grab. It's so eerie than the majority of my streams that you've seen. Is it really that early? Yes, it is kind of. I used to stream pretty regularly at like 2 p.m. Yeah, I should go ahead and upgrade these. And my other bot team went down. I'm just willing to get this chest. Sure, let's get some power attack speed. Can't rely too much on equipment to that. I've been trying to at least start stream. At least I've been pretty good about starting stream before 8 p.m. Did not mean to cancel that. I'm hoping my casting rate is good enough for this. And I guess we'll have to see. We should have upgraded this thing. Is that right now? And it already needs another upgrade. We'll respond, we'll see which direction it goes. It seems like a waste of time. I'll just upgrade this. Middle? It's getting middle. No, yes. Middle. Not repairing the one I meant to start repairing. Just getting hit by the archers, which is not good. Ogre is down. And archers are down. A bit of a close call. Yeah, I need more defense health. Hopefully I'll get some good items for Maga's quarters, because last time that ogre was not easy to deal with. This is kind of trash. And none of these weapons are as good as what I'm using. The seems decent. I don't think I'm really going to be using coat of arms enough to justify it. Nor do I think I'm going to be taking much electric damage. That's pretty decent. That physical resist is abysmal. Other than that, it's pretty good. I will probably want to find something better before the boss, though. This seems potentially better. Minus 15% poison resist is dangerous for the ogre. Plus 16 hero damage is pretty good, though. Not going to upgrade yet. Let's start off with bouncers, of course. That's not a bouncer. Go ahead and click harpoon here. One last bouncer in the middle. And that's all I can do with this mana. I need to deal with these, ow, archers. I'm kind of surprised it was able to adjust its angle that quickly to hit me. This will get me enough mana for... put over here. There we are. It's the archer just got bored there and walked into my harpoon. I pretty much have just enough for 3 on each side. We can go ahead and start the waves and then get going on anti-air. You know, I've wondered about how good slice and dice blockades are for anti-air. They seem potentially inconsistent. You know, we're trying to leave for the event. I have used it before, It was on a lower difficulty. My tower attack speed is very high right now. And so if someone get ignored, one chance crystal got. The problem is the lack of wind-up time. Or the need for wind-up time would mean it doesn't actually build up its range and damage. Isn't hit the wyvern enough. So it doesn't end up drawing aggro and the wyvern ends up just flying over. And some pretty good attack speed, I think. This definitely needs to be upgraded. I need to upgrade my other blockades too. You do slice and bait gun to flex on the ogre. Potentially. I think that the problem with the slice and knife blockades, again, is the wind up, and also they just don't have as much health as other blockades. I should upgrade my anti-air to level 1. Does go insane DPS on the ogres, good actually gets the chance to full wind up. That is true. Unless it dies first, which is the problem. Plus the knockback on sponsored blockades is just so good. Basically makes goblins a complete non-threat. Handles orcs pretty effectively as well. And of course the increased health makes them more resistant to ogres and kobolds. Turn it to lava map. Yeah, though I think enemies haven't really been getting knocked back into the lava much. Probably better to upgrade the harpoons on the side level one first. And then start worrying about my anti-ogre defense. That guy knocked into the lava. It got knocked, rather. These last two harpoons and everything will be level 1. Probably should upgrade my blockades. Let's get down to level 20. Rate my casting rate because I think mine is a bit lacking. That's only going to be useful against the ogre. Didn't I have like a plus 13 casting speed increment last time? Or something like that. I'm surprised I didn't get hit there. Happy birthday, happy birthday, Neon. Hit the like goblin there. And so I probably do these side blockades need upgrading. Probably not. I think I should focus on my central defense here. As the ogre. Fix all my mana. And get to Big Kang. Oh, I stood way too close there and got one shot. Oh! Hopefully, in a sense, this can handle this, but it's not looking like it. It's clearly because I stood too close there. I got it, trust. Maybe if the ogre walks in front of the outer harpoons, but doesn't look like it. He's going for the crystal now. Oh well. My bad, Sri. Getting too close there. That was just dumb. Yeah, the sheer reach that ogres have seems to be my downfall today.
Plan to slay a dragon? All of my weapons are super effective against goblins. I'll have a lot of sorting to do after this is all over.
Good, and create a mana token. And should be good to go.
Etheria.
I'll be honest, after I did testing of Countess after the changes, I was kind of worried that this might be a bit too easy. That certainly hasn't been the case. Not sure whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. That's the furthest I've gone so far. On an earlier patch, I got to the final waves of Throne Room. Then they nerfed Deeper Well experience gain, and I got stuck in Foundries and Forges. But after Countess got changed, furthest was all the final wave of Castle Armory, as you saw earlier. Okay, I'll try not to start attacking the creature, I think. Being up against the wall like this isn't great. Off the blockade, Ella. Up my tower damage. Builds bounce series. Not missing any mana this time. Okay, hopefully getting good equipment here. Rest that stuff I can't even equip. Equip that. That is decent lightning damage. Perceives lightning and me and archers are a pain. Don't mean to thing there. They have a good way to clump these up. Guess I don't need to because there's only one left now. Captures without taking damage should be level 5. And build more bouncers. There should be plenty to this side. Should be over here. Then I can put some on the upper level. Katana has really high attack speed, but the reach is a little on the short side. Plus, the physical damage isn't great either. Come on. I'm in danger. That archer's in a really awkward spot. Nice one picking off my blockades on the other side, but at least it's just one. That shouldn't be too much of a problem. There we are. I didn't take damage. Do we still hit level 7? No, just level 6. Why did I hit level 7 the last time? Maybe it's time to solve these spike blockades. Probably not, actually. Off. Can't solve this one at least. Hopefully that's good enough. I should use a bouncer for it's always been for getting it way too much here. Archers are way more scattered than I'd like them to be. Seem to have hurted them a bit though. Actually, there's still two picking off my orchids over there. It might cause a problem. There's also electric in the end. There we are. Got a new weapon. Get to arrange for her coons. Go ahead and build one here. I haven't made a single square builder since starting again, so you have no idea. Yeah, the spike and bouncers still cost the same as they always have. Some more harpoons. Go ahead and sell. This almost did one. I am out of mana. side should be fine now. Alright, can I can't seem to get another blockade up. I don't think I need it though. The second I pop up, gonna damage the crystal. So I lose my EXP bonus at the last second. That would have been very dumb. Dang health. It looks like something I picked up gave me a lot of health. This game also keeps giving me katanas. Not bad. And the physical damage isn't great. I'm not sure how well it's going to scale. Already dropping a godly sword? What good is that gonna do me? A lot of these just give resistances. I could probably use the tower attack speed. Okay, so my boots are giving me hero health. Might be better to take power attack speed though. At least for no. If I want better physical damage, going for one of these would probably be better. Honestly, I think this katana might be worth using. At least for now. Fire damage is gonna be it's for most targets anyway. Our physical damage isn't that bad either. Alright. Andrews on Forge's time. I guess I never looked closely at what my stats are looking like now. Not bad, I don't think. Power stats are pretty well rounded. Plus casting rate. It'll build and repair quickly. And upgrade, but... Okay, can I press the right buttons, please? I can build the other bouncer. Okay, looks like ads are starting in a few minutes. Not enough mana for a Harpoon, so I wait. As I don't need to wait because they're spawning now. And this gives fire immune. Hit me there. I think that's all I can dish at the moment. Probably should have built one in the middle there. I guess it doesn't matter much. Since I'm just building a third one now anyway. I can actually get it up quickly because of the casting speed. I did not want to equip that, I don't think. I just did that on impulse. I should have time to go to the forge between waves though. Hopefully. Hello? You run into my defenses, please. There we are. I can get the powers on the XP bonus. Let's get more range. It probably is it. seems to be all I have the mana for. Or it looks like ads are starting. So, I'll be back in a couple minutes. Alright, answer over. I am back. And I guess we'll go ahead and start the wave, because I don't think I have anything else to do. I just realized I can't put other... Equipping that other chest piece gave me a set bonus. Maybe it was better to have it equipped. Let's not do that yet. Need to make sure I have room for everything. Start like this. Just got shot. I think that was aimed at me. Build my last two harpoons. Need some more range. Yeah, Crystal's been taking stray shots. Eh, I'm not gonna bother with the bonus right now. I'm probably just going to lose it again soon anyway. I guess I can just use it for the rest of Foundries and Forges. That might be worth doing. Also, did I miss one of the chests? I think I did. My bad. Missed out on some item drops. Almost got shot there. The wolves aren't too much of a problem yet. And I got hit. I think I was gonna hit the crystal if I didn't get in the way. Are all level 1. But let's not get run up. I don't think I actually needed to jump back there, but upgrade my attack speed. At the last of my blockades up to level 1. Upgrade my harpoons. Let me double check my equipment. Don't think I need to replace anything. At the very least, I didn't pick up a better mail chest piece, which is all I really had time to check. Didn't give me enough mana. I need to upgrade that blockade, but it seemed to be getting more upgrades in than last time at least. Casting rate is probably helping along with that. Dying middle. Take me up there. I think we're good. Getting kind of greedy trying to keep everything alive here. Oh, didn't work. Ogre's down. And I should be fine to... My defenses finish it. Gets cooked. Yeah, Ogre did kind of get cooked there. Take out one of my harpoons though. That's a large katana. At least that's what it looked like to me. Victoria is going places. Going to Manga's quarters at the very least. This katana does have better physical damage. But aside from that, it's strictly worse. This is probably a better sword, though. This one's almost certainly a better sword. And its overall DPS is worse, but it will scale better and won't have to worry about communities. I don't know. I am hesitant to use those big clunky swords like that. Okay, this might be my best one. Going into the boss fight. Okay, so I crit that. I lose my bonus. But this is pretty good. This He has 1 fewer attack speed. It has marginally better resistances, probably isn't worth using. And that gives really good defense stats, but really bad elemental resistances. Probably worth using. Can't use that yet. This seems pretty good. Aside from the minus 14 fire resistance. I don't want to keep this for the boss fight. But probably worth using for the time being. At least want casting rate for the boss. Don't really need set bonus now because I have a few different armor types now. Minus 21 fire damage resistance. That is so bad. Hopefully I find better equipment in Maga's quarters. I don't know, is this worth using? Or to this? Probably not, at least for now. Might be better upgraded. Let's go into Mother's quarters with this. Should be good for the ogre, right? Yeah. Oh, certainly. Only thing I'm lacking is hero health. In terms of relevant stats here. Army and archers are going to be a pain, but come on, just getting in the purple so it didn't get hit stunned. Goodbye. Kobolds are gonna own me. None if I don't get hit by them. Personally. I don't think they're going to blow my defenses too badly. As long as I don't walk into a kobold with a lit fuse. Which, if I do, I'm stupid. The smallest inkle one tap? Yeah. Let's go with the side ones first. Not sure whether I have enough mana for all three. And mana falling in the lava is mana I can't use. I do have enough. I had to build my anti-air. Honestly, I think I might be, or have been, underestimating casting rate. And it's not super important in Deeper Wall, but for foundries and forges and Magus quarters, it's pretty useful. Awoken End. Garberal Altar. Did I forget how to pronounce that or something? I might have, so I apologize. What am I doing? I'm doing well, I think. Just, getting it done in a Thunder's challenge at the moment. That was you, Ben. Just need 2 more harpoons. Did I? Yeah, that placement's a little awkward, but oh well. Now I'll start upgrading my anti-air. You know, he mentioned it before, but feel free to call you whatever you want. It's ridiculous and you plan on changing it. Well, let me know it's you if you do end up doing that. But, I guess Altar works fine if you're alright with that. I have a moderator actually who constantly changes their username. I don't know why, but it bugs the crap out of me. Don't really need to upgrade that quite yet. I can do that between waves. You've changed your name 83 times over the course of 6 years. That's fairly reasonable, I think. New day, new mod. Kinda feels like it. It's mainly their Discord and YouTube names they keep changing. I don't think they've changed their Twitch name at all. Yeah, I should probably go ahead and upgrade the bulk shades. And then I can start upgrading the anti-overhurt guns. It's honestly mainly due to laziness, because your past usernames would just be paper fixation plus new username. So yeah. You get new hyperfixations frequently then? I guess if some people do, then I would explain their tendency to constantly change their usernames and profile pictures. From my perspective, it ends up feeling like they have some kind of identity crisis. Yeah, ADHD at the wazoo, I see. Like the bigger hyperfixations are the reasons you change your name, rather than smaller ones. I've been using the same Discord profile picture on my main account for over 5 years now, I think. I can't even upgrade these because I'm not high enough level right now. Should be fine to upgrade this blockade. Shouldn't take more damage to the rest of the wave. Upgrade this swallow too. And get my her damage up to 20. And now I can upgrade our pins to level 3. Okay, can I not get stuck, please? Is there enough? mana left for another upgrade. Doesn't look like it. Maybe? Not quite. This crystal here. Too late now though. I need to open chests. I say not need to. Since this is the last wave, I'm gonna focus on upgrades. I like to change the profile pictures based on what aesthetic you're obsessing over in the moment. They tend to be similar. I see. Identity is fictional characters that I connect with or are from media that I connect with. I can get all of these to level 3 before the ogre spawns, which is good. Like, just we can repair these bouncers. Is the ogre? I've gotten so used to the timing on the ogre spawn that I know what's going to happen right before it happens. Alright, so let's not stand in its reach this time. That does so much damage. Keeping the bouncer alive. At least I'm not getting one shot by the poison balls. And while you're making your profile picture a nice photo of an intentionally buried flower, and you get asked why is your profile picture a tree? That's interesting. Never seen this game, but watching me play it is fun. It is a really fun game. It's one of the games I've played the most. It's kind of a... you can probably tell it's... kind of a tower defense action RPG hybrid. I think from purely a mechanical perspective, it's one of my favorite games. The story and characters aren't exactly substantial. Used to play a lot of browser tower defense games. Playing a lot of tower defense games as a kid, and it being really fun. I used to be really into tower defense games, kind of got sick of the conventional formula. I guess the question now is what weapon am I going to want to use to take down the demon lord? I'm thinking probably this one. High physical damage, good block, no huge downsides. And good upgrade levels as well. So it should scale into the mid-game decently well. I don't think I want to take another big hit to my fire damage. Or fire resistance, I mean. This seems good. Definitely more balanced than some of the other options. F's is pretty good, I think. Lightning resist penalty isn't great. It's not a big deal. Lightning damage isn't very prominent aside from the second boss. This has worse tower stats overall. That would help a lot with my fire resist. And this is kind of a no-brainer. It is so much better than what I was using. I'm a little unsure about these gloves. Just because it's the fire resist penalty. I can't get a set bonus for plate. They don't have a chest piece for it. It might be worth taking the hit to my tower stats just for the fire resist. I think what I have now is pretty good. I put these on instead. And this is probably better overall. Plus, if I can get a good plate vest, then that gives me a set bonus. You should like listening to metal music while watching me play. This is a big contradiction, but it's fine. The second boss theme is kind of hard rock. So it's not too far off the mark, I don't think. Just gonna do one last skim through before I sell everything. Guess I'll keep that locked for now. I can upgrade this sword. I don't think I need to upgrade the block. It's already pretty good. And block is mainly important for the final boss, but I'm not going to be using this weapon for the final boss anyway. Go ahead and start building here. And on my potato. My squad needs harpoons the most. For the first wave. I can't afford a harpoon anyway. Doesn't matter. Continue to pick up the archers manually. Kind of getting shredded. This weapon does seem to be adequate. Probably shouldn't just... Oh, 2 harpoons there. Before getting harpoons in other spots, but oh well. I have enough mana available for another. I do. I'll go ahead and build one over here. Bounce a bowling ball over here. Then over here. I need one on each side here. Let's get my hero health up. We can actually avoid getting one shot by the boss. This harpoon placement might seem a bit odd as you're not familiar with the game, but these are specifically for damaging the boss and piercing through the Teslas during the boss fight. So they're basically going to be doing nothing until then. Probably... I guess we don't need to upgrade that right now. I think I should upgrade the harpoons over here. It's a better deal with the kobolds. We can upgrade the bounces between waves. They shouldn't be able to survive until then. And upgrade this side for harpoons to level 1. Yeah, I should probably just start upgrading these to level 2. And if it seems a bit preemptive. The kobolds are definitely the main threat on this map. Aside from the boss, but I'd say that kind of goes without saying, but it's not necessarily the case. Because depending on the class you're playing and the boss you're fighting, could be kind of a pushover. Like the double ogres on Throne Room, or the wyverns, are potentially much bigger threats than the boss. Again, depending on what class you're playing. For Series EV, it's absolutely the wyverns. For Countess, it's most likely the ogres, honestly. Honestly, upgrading these harpoons to level 3 already might not be the best idea. Since it means I won't be able to upgrade them anymore. I need to repair them if they're low on health, which can be very slow. A little late for that now, though. Alchemioter. Might be unnecessary, but I think I do want a few more points in hero health just to be safe. If my resistance is this is likely enough, but I'm not sure I'd trust that. Oh my, I'm doing well, I think. How about yourself? I already had a few failed runs today, but runs in this game are fairly quick. Just a few hours. Okay, wave is over. Let's upgrade blockades. Any that are damaged. $19 hero health. That should absolutely be enough to not get one shot. Time of reckoning. Yeah. Alright, that's everything that's been damaged, upgraded. Now you should focus on the anti-boss harpoons. They came out as men on the map, so there's a little bit over here. Gosh, these defenses are taking so much damage. I don't like kobolds. And that's level 1 for all of those. And right through the waves now. Let's upgrade these blockades. Hopefully not get interrupted. Okay. Just barely finished it in time. Grab. There we are. Can't upgrade these anymore. At least repair them a bit. This one's almost dead, jeez. Pibble's not getting damaged. Alright, that should be enough, but the wave is almost over already. And Adzik's starting in a few minutes. I might go ahead and snooze those in case the boss fight gets interrupted. Alright. Also Harpoon to level 2. It's just a blockade that kept going down. Let's upgrade that just in case. These are pretty... Oh, this one could use some repairing. Alright, snooze that. I think I'm going to stick to the strategy of not hitting the boss at all. And just focus on bringing it down with harpoons. Okay. Taking the middle one. Rebuild this. Get up to level 2. It is attacking me. No, it's not. Little harpoon went down. There you go, back. Not hit the boss. Harpoon's still alive there. That's down. Oh, my blockade over here got destroyed. Rebuild that. Come on. That's not good. Okay, that's alive again. A bunch of harpoons to rebuild now. This one, this one, this one, this one. Everything's alive again. I say as another harpoon gets destroyed. Chances are holding up. I did not like her close ham to this. Chances are all... Okay, I'm just gonna stop saying that. 'Cause every time I do, something goes down. Looks like that's game though. There we are. Alright. Rounds are starting in a little under 2 minutes, it looks like. I've been relying on equipment for these stats, so I think I need to put some hero points into them. Clean, thank you. I guess I didn't realize my blockade had gone down there. I would have been in a lot of trouble. At least I realized it in time. Alright, let's see what I picked up. This is pretty good aside from the physical damage. These are all gonna be useless. It's helmet. It's pretty good, I think. Now that I think about it, did I even get hit by the boss there a single time? Did I even need all that health and fire resistance and whatnot? Anyway, ads are starting here, so I'll be back in a few minutes. Alright, I'm back. I guess the question is any of the armor I picked up better than what I'm using right now? It seems better, but I can't equip it right now. That doesn't really help me. This seems better. Aside from the resistances, but I'm not too worried about that shit at the moment. Welcome back, thank you. You had an answer for me? It's something I'll figure out. It just takes some time to sift through all these items. This game basically just throws a ton of randomized loot at you. And you have to sort through it to figure out what's actually worth using. This feels comparable to what I have. I wouldn't say it's better though. Is that bonus 2? Am I even close to a set bonus? Not really. Now that all the gear makes you think about that. Potentially. This has interesting tower stats. Pretty high, but no tower HP and nothing else to speak of. Probably worth it. Can't use those yet. That -7 hurts. Tower damage, but that's the only thing this has going for it. Okay, I think these bracers are at least worth using. -6 tower damage isn't great though. Better than the last run that got here where I straight up didn't bother equipping them. Oh, happy birthday, Yoder. These probably aren't worth it. I don't think these are gonna be worth it either. I have 2 leather pieces and 2 plate pieces. Alright, let's just sew all the extras. Gotta upgrade this sword a bit more. That's some good damage. Is there enough mid on the ground for another upgrade? I don't think so. Good customer, so you must leave. Been amazing rest of stream and wait. Thank you. I hope you have a good night. And life's good as well tomorrow. Oh, and thank you for the health check. Let me do that really quick.
The Huntress, Squire.
Yeah, it's a cutscene time, but as I've said, the story in this game isn't exactly substantial. I think I could be playing near something here. Yeah, I'm not actually sure about putting blockades off the edge of steep stairs like that. It seems like sometimes when I do that, orcs can just outreach them. Do I... I'll just stick with the bouncer here. I think it's worth the drawbacks. I may come to regret that, but this means I kind of need to babysit the crystal here temporarily. Am I one-shotting these archers? And sword is Giga. Does seem to be putting in good work. Which should be very helpful against the next boss. Particularly the double ogres. More mana here. I got it all. Just enough space here. I'm running out of time to build here. Now archers being launched next to the crystal. So far, I did miss out on a trust. I mainly put 3 harpoons here to deal with the kobolds and the mages. 3 harpoons here because the enemies sometimes get knocked into awkward positions. And a bowling ball tower here. And there's kind of a little pit down there that enemies are stuck in. And the checkpoint is a little awkward to defend. And the upgrade. Probably upgrade this blockade. Yes, this one too. I only took a little bit of damage, but asking you to level up. That's her pretty well-rounded now. Obviously with emphasis on power damage and tower health, but I think it's kind of important not to neglect any stats when you're playing solo. The abilities tend not to be super important, except during boss fights or something. But even then, hero damage and hero health are going to be more important. I'm sure why I decided to upgrade these towers before others to level 2, but this isn't exactly a difficult map. Alright. I'm gonna start dumping plants in tower health, or damage. Not tower health. I should probably upgrade this to level 1. That's level 2. This can also go up to level 1. Find a way so I'm not worried about happening chests. Probably not the best idea to let myself take damage there because I'm missing out on experience, but oh well. Defense is looking low anywhere. Doesn't seem like it. And is open this? Can probably max out this sword now, which might end up being relevant for the next map because the ogre. Most of this I just can't use. And the ones I can are unimpressive. Hey, most isn't bad, but the physical resist is rough. Probably not worth it. Okay, that was fairly good stats. Minus 15 physical resist is not good, but probably worth it. It has good tower DPS though. With damage and attack speed. Better in tower stats for the worse in hero stats, but doesn't have the drawback of minus sustain physical resist. Probably not worth it. It is close though. I don't think it'll make a difference in terms of set bonuses. Yeah, I need late for that. Those are good stats. Definitely more well-rounded. But I think what I have just offers significantly better power stats. Also not going to help me with the set bonus. Ooh. A -5 casting rate hurts. The tower stats are pretty comparable, but more well-rounded. I don't think I'm gonna take it. Worse tower stats, much better hero stats. He's 5 in tower. Is that better or worse? A welcome less? I think the hero stats are a little worse, but the tower stats are a little better. I'll go with it. -9 move speed. That's pretty bad. Alright. Go ahead and upgrade this. My resistances are not looking good now. I think these stats are pretty good overall. So do I have to do this for the challenge? Basically I'm playing through the main campaign starting completely fresh on insane hardcore difficulty without ever losing a level or restarting or repeating or using the tavern at all. This is the map that I lost on before to the ogre. And hopefully I'm better prepared for it this time. Rank fight defense setup was pretty good. The problem was I wasn't able to get in the repairs I needed. Just gonna start building the fences. Didn't have to worry about the torch. Got this, thank you. To make sure I didn't fall on the spikes there. Avenge Elizabeth. I will try. Before the Deeper Well experience nerf, this level was also a pretty significant roadblock because of the ogre. I still have significantly more health this time around than I did before, I think. So hopefully it will translate to better survivability. My sword is also significantly better, I think. So I can handle the Dark Elf warriors more easily. Let's get you upgrading me harpoons. This might tower damage some more. And open the chests. Let's not let the kobolds hit me. Okay, these bowling balls are flying everywhere. Maybe I positioned those poorly. Is they're bouncing very high after hitting that ledge. Maybe I should reposition them between waves. So that put it here. The same thing over here. I think they're a little on the tricky side to position correctly, because if I put them too far forward, they'll get hit easily, but if I put them too far back, then the balls will bounce in useless directions. I should have picked up those gloves. Oh well. That kobold did surprisingly little damage to me there. Yeah, that positioning seems a lot better. They're actually hitting stuff. These are gonna need to be upgraded between waves. Okay, do I need to take those out manually? I do not. Wait, okay, that's level 1. Probably upgrade these because they got damaged. But that was probably from the mages shooting at them. Right. Ogre spawns this wave. Yeah, the damage is definitely from the mages. I'm sure I am bothering with picking these up. It's kind of a waste of time. Others spawning in. Oh, it's going that way this time. After upgrading all the defenses on the other side. I have a good repair angle here at least. That warrior is freaking out. Yeah, my casting rate is definitely good enough here. He's down. Rebuild the harpoons. Wait. And blockade went down here. Not that it matters. The bowling bow here died. But yeah. I think that's effectively a new personal best. I think I'm probably going to end the stream before starting the next map, though. I should probably look through my items before then. I missed something over here. Probably nothing important. Yes, who is this thing? This better. I don't think so. And the resists are better. And that's about it. Does this have better tower stats? A little bit. Better hero stats as well. This is just worse. This is trash. Hey, I think I locked this before Aaron Knight could equip it. Maybe I can. Our stats are slightly better. I don't know, I think it's probably worse overall. Same material too, so it's not gonna matter for set bonuses. Has significantly worse tower stats. This also has significantly worse tower stats. See, it's similar tower stats. Stronger abilities. Better resistances. But worse hero stats. Probably not worth it. Unless it's for a set bonus. Wait. Yeah. Well, it could be relevant. I guess it's not, though. This does have better tower stats. I mean, better hero stats. Though the lower casting rate isn't great. Better resistances. I'll equip it. Minus 14 speed, that's terrible. This has significantly worse tower stats. Otherwise, it's significantly better, but I think I need the tower stats. Same deal here. So, those are some good tower stats. Better than what I'm using now. Better hero stats. Worse resistance of. It's probably worth using. Minus 17 tower health. Jeez. Minus 20 tower health. That's abysmal. This does seem a little better than what I'm using now all around. Ugh. Those are some very good tower stats. Your stats are worse, but not by much. Resistances are actually better. Definitely equipping that. Can't use any of that. Yeah, I think these boots I just equipped are just too good. Pretty nice stats all around aside from the resistances, but resistances aren't terrible either. Alright. This will go ahead and call it here. So start with Hall of Court next time. Look for someone to raid. Here, let's raid. And Momo-sama. Alright, well, if you're watching on YouTube and would like to join the raid, feel free to switch over to Twitch. Next stream will likely be on Thursday. Potentially on Saturday. Gonna be going back to my Pokemon Nuzlocke. But as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.